Привет! This is John with Skillet. What's up? We are in Voronezh at Event-Hall. Going to be doing some rocking really soon. Hey, what's up? So people want to know what to expect from the new Skillet record. We're so very excited. It's going to come out this summer. And we have some surprises on the record, trying some new things. But we do have a little bit of what some say is a signature symphonic sound. We have a little bit like that. And some of the record is a bit heavy and a little bit darker and maybe reminds me of some certain older Skillet songs. And then trying some new stuff too. So we always try to keep people surprised, but it's still going to be a good workout album. So you can go to the gym or run or however you work out to Skillet. Let's see, what I've loved most about this tour. I always love my tours in Russia. I love the fans because the fans are very, in English we would say heartwarming. I don't know if that's a word, or they're just very generous and I always feel very welcome to this country. And maybe that's why I love Russia so much. Fans always give us amazing things. Things I notice about Russia the most is that all of the artists are the best in the whole world. The pictures they draw or paint, they're really, really amazing. So I think that's probably the thing that I notice the most. But people always give us really generous things. Somebody gave us cupcakes today, which is really nice. And I got to spend my birthday in Russia. So not many Americans can say that, so I am very, very cool. I love Marvel comics and I love Marvel films. I would love to make a cameo in a Marvel film, but no one knows who I am. So maybe somebody could do something about that. My favorite is Spider-Man. Spider-Man was the first superhero I ever saw like a comic book of when I was a kid. And really fell in love with Spider-Man. I also like Batman, but most all my favorites, Spider-Man, Batman, and then everything else is Marvel. Like Wolverine, Iron Man, Thor, things like that. I have a lot of Marvel tattoos, and I have to finish my Marvel tattoos because I got to do Colossus from the X-Men, Dr. Octopus, which is a Spider-Man villain, and Cyclops from the X-Men. Those are the ones I have to do left. And then after I finish all of that, on my other leg I got to start Star Wars, which is a whole nother, it hurts. It's a lot of pain.
I'm just a step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
I'm falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate.
I decided to work on a solo project called Fight the Fury, who needs to come to Russia very soon, I hope. Why did I do it? I've been writing music for Skillet for obviously a very long time, and there's a lot of songs that we write that don't get recorded on Skillet records. Sometimes they might be too heavy, or they might just not fit who the band is. And I thought it would be really cool to have a project where I could try new things, and they don't always have to fit into a radio format, and it could just be really heavy and explore some more of my metal side, which is what I grew up listening to, Metallica and Iron Maiden and Megadeth and Slipknot and bands like that. So that's why we started Fight the Fury. It's just kind of fun for me. I get to scream a little bit more, and also I get to produce it. So if I can make all the music myself, then it doesn't cost a lot of money to make, so I can have some fun with it and do whatever I want to do. We did all the artwork ourselves and the photos and video. It was just a lot of fun. So check out Fight the Fury.
It's just another war, just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge.
People always want to know what we are listening to, what current music we like. I always feel embarrassed because I don't usually listen to that much current music. I think it's because I've been recording a record, and sometimes when you record a record, you just don't, you're so busy making music that you're not listening to any music, and you're constantly listening to your own music because you have to listen to mixes or change lyrics, and then it's just so much work you get burned out. But there is a lot of newer music that we do like. I Prevail is a band that we like. It has a newer project out. My wife would be better. Kori listens to a lot more music than I do. She could list a bunch off. That's the only one probably that I'm currently with. Papa Roach. I love Papa Roach. And we just got off tour with Breaking Benjamin, which is good friends of ours, and probably my favorite band of the last 10 years. So that's my list.
Just another day in the world we live.
We met. We basically had a mutual friend, and Kori is from a state called Wisconsin, which is kind of by Chicago, and I'm from a state called Tennessee, which is where Elvis is from. So, if that matters. And but it's about a 10-hour drive in America. So we're from very far away, and because America's very big, just not as big as Russia. This country's huge. Anyway. So she came down to visit some friends, and that's basically how we met. She had her own band, and I had my band, and a different band, not Skillet. And that's kind of how we met. We both loved the same kind of music, and we were a very unlikely couple because I'm very loud and obnoxious is the word in English. Obnoxious means kind of annoyingly hyperactive, and Kori was very intellectual and very quiet, and people thought there's no way we could go together. But we did.
I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.